Bruno at his best, guys. Hey, guys. Old Man G here, back again for another match reaction. Apologies for the bit of a mute at the beginning of the video, but it's okay. Anyway, Manchester United 3, Ipswich Town 2. And that was a tough watch at times, I must confess. If anyone who's supposed to follow me on Twitter, you'll see just what we saw with Manchester United is what epitomizes, I think, Manchester United at this moment in time. The positives and the negatives. The negatives being silly mistakes, as we saw Onana for the first goal, Onana and Dorgu for the first goal. Ill discipline, as we saw with the Dorgu red card. But the positives, i.e. the character, the fact that we're still in the game and we can still do something, as evidenced by obviously De Ligt's goal, Harry Maguire's goal in the second half, and our ability to see out the game and defend more astutely, like we did against Arsenal, for example. We seem very good at that. Not so much on the sort of taking advantage on the front foot point, but we seem to be good at least trying to see out games, which we should be doing, because as the season goes on and with us not having as many players, we need to be able to see out games. I'd have liked to see a bit of youth, but I suspect that the manager, because if we're honest, after that mistake and after United getting 2-1 up, I genuinely think that with 11 men, United had complete and total control of the game. You know, if we're being honest, if Onana hadn't made that mistake, I think that United probably comfortably win this game. Comfortably, I think. When we got 2-1 back up, obviously set pieces, Bruno delivering 3 quality set pieces, 3 quality goals, obviously 1 own goal, De Ligt and then Maguire. Good performances from Euro. I actually think Dorgu wasn't that bad, so we get sent off. Agate good. Good defending. Onana kind of recovered some in the second half. And Ipswich, quite frankly, for being with 11 men, they really didn't do a lot in the second half. They didn't really test Onana that much. Didn't really give any boxes in the box. They just kept on trying to get Manchester United players sent off, and it didn't really work, unfortunately, for them. So anyone thinking United is going to get relegated, no, we're not. No, we're not. You could argue this was a 6-pointer because had Ipswich won, I think they'd have been on 20 points and United would have been on 30 points. I mean, still 10 points, still a lot, but, it's bragging in now. It's like, it's night and day, So, as I said to you guys many times, for me, the league is over. It's done. As long as we play from the league, we should be using these games to build confidence for the cup games, the FA Cup and the Europa League, which is what our season is going to be reliant on. But overall, we just need to just cut out these mistakes. I think I'm at the point now where I think that as much as I've defended Onana, we probably need a new keeper or at least competition. We had Heaton and we had Badia, but they're both injured. So I don't know what this injury curse is going around Manchester United. But we need to probably get another goalkeeper and let one of the keepers that we have move on. We desperately need to get a number 9. I'm still disappointed with Højlund again today. It's really sad how much he's regressed this year. I'd still keep him on, but we need to get a number 9 because his hold-up play, especially up to 10 men, was just not good enough in my opinion. Nor was his positioning. There was one chance in particular where I think it's Euro, does a nice quick turn, gets the ball back in, and Højlund just allows it to just go underneath him. Doesn't get any contact. And it's like, what are you doing? So yeah, we need more. Xerxes for me is growing on me, for example, especially in that 10 role. I think, I think Xerxes, I think a lot of fans now are now appreciating Xerxes and what he brings. They're not expecting him to be a prolific goal scorer, but they are expecting him to link up the blade, hold the ball, that type of thing. He's a more technical footballer. So I like what I see from Xerxes. I'm not saying he's like an Odegaard or KDB level type of sort of player, but he's there. But anyway, overall, I am happy with the win. I just wish it wasn't done that way. And I just hope that we can just build on it. Obviously, Dorgu is suspended. It doesn't help with the injury crisis, especially when Luke Shaw's already out. Mount is out. Collier is out, Mainu is out, Ahmad is out, so you're probably going to have to go back to playing Dallo and Maguire on the flanks, I think, until Dorgu goes back, because he's got a 3-match ban, so he's not going to be available for the FA Cup game or the 2 Premier League games. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, I want to be more positive than I am. I'm happy that we won. I'm glad that we won. But honestly, guys, chest bumping against Ipswich Town at home, it kind of shows where Manchester are right now. But we've got to take these dubs. At least we won the game. Remember, guys, if you're new to the channel, like, share, and subscribe to Red Devil Studio. Let me know your thoughts on the comments. Where do United go from here? Have a nice day and cheers. Peace.